Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Monday, and I did not sleep good. So, I'm here. I'm waking up still. My alarm went off. I was like, I am late for streaming, so I'm a little bit out of it, but we're here. We are going to play Everwind today. I know nothing about this game other than somebody said that there was some group that was making like a Minecraft Skyrim MMO, and everyone was hyped for it, and it was never coming out, and like the studio got canceled or whatever, and then this popped up. And so this is supposed to be what if Minecraft and Skyrim had a child. So we are going to try out this. There's been a lot of wannabe Minecraft clones or Minecraft killers, and this is supposed to be the definitive one. So I guess let's see if it lives up to the hype. Hopefully I can play with a controller. This is going to be, I believe the Steam Next Fest is starting here soon, where they put out like all the demos. So hopefully it's got controller support, because we like controller support, but we shall see. Already, it definitely looks like, it's got the blocky style of Minecraft, but it definitely looks like they have put in a lot into the texture packs to make it look a lot more like a high definition, high resolution. All right, so we've got move, we've got jump, we've got run or dash, block, select things in inventories, whack things, drop things, inventory, crouch, run. Okay. Pretty simple. We'll pick up some forest planks. I guess we've already got a dungeon? Can we just like whack everything and destroy everything? Looks like it, maybe? Yes. Okay. Got a flag, a bone, a stamina bar. Graphics are pretty good. It definitely does look pretty darn good. I know that everyone was trying to copy Minecraft for a while, so it seems like they've tried to evolve upon it rather than just copy it, which I always appreciate when someone tries to put their own unique twist on it. So I guess we'll go down into the dungeon and see what lies in store for us in the dungeon. There's a bunch of materials, so I'm guessing crafting is definitely going to be a part of this as well. Left mouse button for quick strong attacks, hold it for strong attacks and basic block. Okay. Oh, dude can hit me through the door. Dude's going for it. Okay. Combat's nothing to write home about, but then again, like I don't think people are ready to admit this, and maybe this is maybe it's time to already put on the unpopular opinion glasses, right at the start of the day here. But Skyrim's combat isn't that good either, This is called Everwind. This is supposed to be what if Skyrim and Minecraft had a child. That is what this is supposed to be. People have been talking about it for a while. People thought we would never get it, and here we are. It's on demo right now, so it's not out or anything. This is just purely a demo of the game. So far, it looks really good. Let's see. We got a shovel. And my stick is breaking, so it looks like there's a durability system of some sort that I'm going to have to deal with. So, tools break blocks faster when using the right material. Axes beat wood, picks beat stone, and the tutorial went away, so I can't read it anymore. Tutorial come back. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't that important. We've got a compass. We got a starter compass that always points towards your home. If we ever want to see our home for someone. Oh, we can teleport home with it. Okay. That is cool, I guess. So the shovel is supposed to probably be good on dirt? Yeah. And that's a hole. We made a hole. Is this game free? The demo is free to download. I'm guessing they're going to charge for the game once the game actually comes out. But as of right now, the demo is free to download, and the demo is playable from today until the 20th. So if you want to try it out, it's on Steam, but you've got to play it soon because it's only a limited time sort of deal. All right, so these things have healing effects. And I like Skyrim, you can see that it's got multiple alchemy effects, and there's some that are unknown to me right now until we actually like cook it or make it into something. So, oh, there's a pot. How convenient. So let's try making a recipe. If we take a mushroom. It won't let me put a mushroom there. Okay. It's like, so I'm using a mouse, or let's try this. No, that doesn't work. Can I not just experiment with items? Like, do I have to follow? Okay. Do I have to follow a recipe? It looks like I have to follow a recipe because I ate one of the mushrooms already. I broke the recipe, so I guess that's my bad tutorial for not listening to you. So, I guess we'll go hungry. It definitely getting the Skyrim vibes from, like, pick up everything, right? Like, everything that's not nailed down, I am picking up, so... What do we got down? Okay, so now we're going to do some crafting. We've done some mining, now we'll do some crafting. We can smelt copper ingots. Place fuel, select an ingot, plus craft. Okay, well, I don't have anything... I can repair my stuff, though. But I don't have any repair kits. Those look like repair kits. And copper for ingots. And I guess for fuel I can put in some wood. Alright, we'll let that smelt and we will repair that and repair that. Okay, you know I don't love weapon durability. I really disliked Breath of the Wild for that, so I'm not really hyped to have weapon durability issues, but I'll give it a chance. We'll give it a chance. We were able to smelt a copper ingot. I don't know why we wanted the copper ingot, but we've got it, so... We've got rope and paper. Recipes unlock crafting for items. Learning a recipe adds it to your component. Okay, so you can't just randomly craft things. You do have to have a recipe for it, it looks like. We got some armor. So now we're no longer naked. We can wear a piece of wood. And it looks like we got a bronze ingot recipe. So now we know how to make bronze. And a trapdoor. Okay. Would I like to hear about Islam or convert? I don't mind talking about it, but I am not interested in converting. There's no way I would ever leave Catholicism. Since Catholicism holds the fullness of truth of God, there would be no reason to convert to any other religion. Okay, so there's level ups. Gain XP by getting things, spend them in Warrior, Arcanist, or Engineer. Okay, so there's even can you do multiple trees? Like, could I be a Warrior Engineer if I wanted to? This is Everwind. This is supposed to be Minecraft meets Skyrim. New game coming out. This is just the demo of it. What do you want to hear about Islam? Like, tell me anything and I will answer it. I don't know. I really don't know a whole lot about Islam, so it's one of those things where I don't even know what to ask because I don't know anything about it. Yes, this is a early access demo. So this is the skill trees. It doesn't look like there is access to these other two. So it looks like we have to be a warrior. We can learn Oppression to give negative statuses. We can learn Stealth, where you can't be heard while you're moving. Anger Management to deal more damage. Let's get Stealth. This is supposed to be Skyrim, right? So obviously the most obvious answer is we have to be a Stealth Archer, because that's what everyone does when you play Skyrim, right? Every build becomes a Stealth Archer at some point. You need a Novice Key or a Lockpick. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll find a lockpick somewhere in here. There's coins, bones, paper, a lot of rope. What are we going to do with all this rope? Way too much rope. Oh, there's a key. How convenient. But we have to equip the key, so let's try that. Oh, and we picked up that guy's helmet, so we can wear his broken bucket as a helmet then. Now we've got a wooden wheel to take control of a flying ship. Okay. I like flying ships. A healing potion, a boat, coin, leather helmet, stone sword, leather boots, and a plank shield. Okay, so we got kind of kitted out here. Let's do it. We'll put on a better leather helmet, grab a shield, some boots, and we'll replace our stick sword with that. I guess let's put our boat on the quick inventory as well. I'm guessing there'll be a lot more crafting when you're actually playing the game. I don't know like if there's going to be a huge story to it, or if it's just going to be open world, kind of explore for yourself. But here we are. This is the open world. Now we need to swim to the shipwreck. Okay. See, now I have the full Minecraft meltdown syndrome here, where if it's not nailed down to the floor, we're grabbing everything. Do I need 1,000 mushrooms? Probably not. Am I going to get 1,000 mushrooms? You bet I am. So there's some ore. Let's craft a stone pickaxe. Okay, so we don't need a crafting table. We can get a block station to make blocks, a crafting station for more advanced items. But we can just craft a pickaxe in our inventory here. Nails. We want a bow next. What does it take to make a bow? We need more sticks. Okay. Riveting gameplay. Good morning, vlog. I know that there's going to be some open world, but the Skyrim elements, like I don't know if there's like going to be. I think it's probably going to be more like Minecraft, where it's like, hey, here's a main story that you can do if you want to do it, but like if you want to just ignore the main story and go do your own thing as well, like you are able to. I don't know, maybe like something like that. All right, we got some sticks. Now we got enough to make a bow. Ooh, I see giant beacons. Okay, let's go look at the Let's go look at the big beacons. Maybe those will have something. I see a skeleton over there freaking out, and I see something up in the air there. I'm guessing that's what the airship is for, that you can fly up there. I see a planet? Can you leave this world and go to a whole different world? What is this game? This game is called Everwind. It is supposed to be Minecraft Skyrim, like the next chapter. What do we got here? A house? Ancient metal scraps. Use the compass to scan this item. Build a flying ship by crafting a cockpit, engine, balloon, energy generator. Unlike recipes to do more. Okay. So what are we scanning? We learned how to make a wooden engine. Okay, so we've got to explore runes to pick up new recipes? I like that. That gives you a reason to come out here and do some exploration. It is pretty fun so far. I'm only about 10 minutes into the demo, so I could be wrong, but so far I like this. I'm kind of impressed with this. It's not trying too hard to take everything from Minecraft. It's really trying to be its own thing. There's a capybara. He's a very chill dude. Let's see. There's some sort of... Oh. Don't hit the capybara. He didn't do anything. Okay, it's turning into nighttime, so day-night cycle. So what happens at night? Do more monsters spawn at night, or... Oh, there he is. Hello. Alright. There's a lot of people here. We're going to need to equip our potions. It sounds like the game does not pause when you are in your inventory. It sounds like it's still taking damage, so the world appears to be a little deadly. It definitely has the Minecraft vibes on it, though. Like, I can clearly see the Minecraft influence. Give me your bow and arrow. Alright, doesn't look like he dropped his weapons. Found eggs. Chickens. Chug our healing potions. That looks like a sack of rice? Mushroom stew. Okay, so that was like a food container of sorts? So we can scavenge resources out of these bags if we want to. That is a jelly fruit cooler. So this sign says that this crate has maybe something in it, but we can't just like take it out. So maybe if we beat the crate into submission? Forest plank block. Okay, so that's its own block. I wonder why that was important, but... So this game really is about the exploration. I like that. I have not played a game that's really encouraged you to do a whole lot of exploration in a while, so I feel like there's a good reason to look all around this island for things. There's capybaras and pheasants and more capybaras. Hello. They're very cute. They did a very good job giving us cute animals. That's where I came from. That's like the dungeon tower. We can harvest resin off of tree trunks. I could just spend hours picking up every item in the game, to be honest, so... I guess let's go check out one of these blue beacon thingies? Why is there random blue light out here in the world? Let's find out. Are those quests? Are those just points of interest? We don't know. So let's go find out. The music is on point too. It's very, very Minecraft. I don't know if you can hear it because it's a little quiet in the background probably, but it's that perfect blend of chill, atmospheric that evokes emotion, but also isn't like so in your face that it overtakes the atmosphere. Like, they have clearly put a lot of love in the music, and I don't think that's something we as a community talk enough about. Is game music is really, really impressive. Alright, so yep, that was a beacon to this airship. What's the game? This is called Everwind. It is currently in early access demo mode. It's supposed to be Minecraft mixed with Skyrim. Alright, do I have to abandon my boat? Or maybe I can sail my boat right in here so I can't keep my boat. Okay. Can I break a block and then like pick up the boat? Like, I don't want to lose my boat. So can I pick my boat back up just in case I want it later? Like, if I... There we go. Okay. Get our meat stew, spicy meatballs. Wooden chest, rope. Repair kits. Food. Definitely convenient of the devs just put everything right out here for you. So that's an energy generator that requires fuel to fly the ship. That's the flying island. Okay. This must be the cockpit. Cockpit, wooden pipe, wooden balloon, and wooden... Okay, so we got those recipes already, actually, by exploring a little bit, but it looks like they included that just in case. Place the cockpit somewhere on the ship. Okay. So now I can spawn automatically on the cockpit. That is convenient. Add fuel to the generators to start it. Okay. We got 28 planks in there. I guess we gotta click the start button. And we're flying. Okay. I guess let's fly up to one of those sky islands up there and see what's up there. This is Everwind. Have you seen Lay of the Land? I have not seen Lay of the Land. Am I going up? I can't tell. I guess I am going up, but slowly. Like, little blocks at a time here, so... Hopefully I don't run out of, Morning, Dad! Hopefully I don't run out of fuel and come crashing down into the world. This is one heck of a complete demo, though. Like, I was not expecting this much. I thought maybe we would leave that tutorial island over there, and then that would be, like, it for the demo. But it looks like they've put a lot of content into the demo here. Any Any special plans for today? How did you come up with your channel name Saint Waffles? So, the reason why I put Saint in my name is not because I am so egotistical to think that I am a saint or that I am good enough to be a saint, but rather I wanted it as a reminder in everything that I do, everything that I say, and every interaction I have with every person on stream, on my YouTube channel, everything like that. My goal is to help myself and help everyone else get to heaven. My goal is to make everyone a saint. So I wanted to have saint in my name to remind me that that is my goal, is to become a saint and help everyone else become a saint, and really push for that. So it is a reminder to me to constantly be better, to constantly make sure that my interactions with people are fruitful and good, and that it is always pointing towards God. So that is why I chose Saint. As for Waffles, I just wanted something, all that spiel was a lot of, very serious. So I wanted something a little less serious. I've always liked Waffles. One of my favorite memories from childhood is, since Dad is here, Dad used to make waffles. Some mornings we'd wake up and Dad would be making waffles. We'd make chocolate waffles or regular waffles, and that was always like a special good treat. So, I've always liked waffles. I like that memory. So I needed something a little bit less serious after being, too preachy with the Saint part. So that is kind of how I came with Saint Waffles. I kind of wish, I don't know if you know, there's a Mario streamer named Grand Pooh Bear who I used to watch all the time, who every time people would ask him like, oh, how'd you come up with your name, he always had like a really fun story to go with it. And I wish I was creative enough to do that, but I'm not creative enough to come up with a funny story every time. So so you get the truth instead. Yeah, that's the key. Simple name with deep meaning and purpose to me. So we are at 515 blocks in the air, and it looks like that is as high as we can go. So it looks like 515 appears to be the limit of this wooden engine. So we should have enough that we can break into the bottom part of this island and then maybe climb up. I see like a lookout tower or something, so there's something up there, and I see a question mark back there. So I'm guessing that's the island we're supposed to go to, but let's see if we can climb our way up this island when we've only got 30 minutes before our fuel gives out, and I don't want my ship to go crashing down and break. I'm guessing that's game over if the ship crashes down and breaks. And I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to have enough oomph to climb into this thing. That's a lot of blocks to break through. But let's see. Let's see if it works. So all right. Let's find out what happens. Demos are for breaking things, right? So we've got our pickaxe. Let's grab some... Do we have any blocks to stand on? We don't even have any blocks to stand on. The demo is out, Atofu. Yes, the demo came out this morning. It is going from today until the 20th. So you've got about a week to play the game. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it up there. Let's take a look. So we got a skill. Let's just complete our stealth archer build. We need to craft. We don't have enough for a block station because we used all of our wood as fuel. So I guess we'll have to abandon this island for now. Let's go to that island there. The flying feels a little, I'm not going to say clunky because I don't think the controls are bad. It's like steering a giant ship. Like, it is slow and not as responsive as you would imagine. So, not clunky, but it is difficult. Alright, we're losing altitude. This one looks like we can get into it. I feel like if there's bosses in the demos and it fully comes out, the bosses should be as hard as Skyrim. I do think there are bosses. I've heard that there are dungeons, but I don't know for sure. Okay. There's trees. We need trees. We definitely had a problem where we didn't have enough. Let's turn our ship a little bit. Okay. Now, the big question. If I stop this engine, does my ship fall out of the air? No, it does not. So that is good. My ship doesn't randomly just spiral out of control. Alright, so we need some wooden planks, and we need something to explore here. Once you're done with the demo, check out Vintage Story. I only got into it recently. I've always wished... Okay. Vintage Story. I'll check it out. This month has been so good for games, because we got this. I've been playing, of course, a lot of Ghosts of Yotai. We've got Pokemon coming out at the end of this week that we're super excited for. So we have too many games and not enough time. All right, we got some people who aren't happy that I'm invading their island. Good morning, eggs. You got some wooden gloves. All right, what are you guys protecting? What kind of goodies were you trying to keep me from? A barrel with apple on it? Or fire or something? Food. Okay. Tons of blocks. More capybaras. So the things with designs on them are full of goodies. So we want to break everything that's got designs on them. Now that we have some planks, we need to make an axe for chopping up all this wood. So let's grab an axe. Getting better. Copper dagger, wooden armor stand. Okay. Let's test out our axe. Okay, that is definitely better against wood. A chili pepper. We need to craft some potions here soon. The capybaras are really cute. If nothing else, they have made an impressive capybara. Now the classic Minecraft experience. Let's punch some trees. Ooh, what's that? Been in a tent with the wife all week for the feast. It's been incredible. My favorite holiday of the year. Fireside whiskey and s'mores at night. That doesn't sound too bad, but I'll be honest. I think I'm getting to be a little too old to sleep in a tent for a week, unless you've got some cots or something. I don't know about sleeping on the ground for a week straight. I don't think I could do that. I'm too old. Too old for that. Old man, look, Dex calls me old every day when I've been telling him, because Pokemon, so the new Pokemon Legends ZA has a midnight release, and in my area, the midnight release is going on at 9 p.m. So if I go to the store at 9 p.m., I can pick up Pokemon at 9 p.m. on Wednesday. And my first thought is, 9 p.m., that's like an hour and a half past my bedtime. Like, 9 p.m., I haven't seen 9 p.m. in forever. Like, are you kidding me? That is way too late. So I am old at heart. You're playing Minecraft too. It definitely feels like the next evolution of Minecraft. And that's what, like, we were talking about. There's been a lot of Minecraft clones. The game is called Everwind. There's a lot of games that were trying to just be Minecraft, and this definitely feels like it's not trying to be Minecraft. Rather, it's trying to exceed Minecraft. It is trying to be its own thing and build upon a winning formula. And so far, I would say they're succeeding in that. Should we jump down the well? It looks like there's something down there, but it seems like a trap, you know, jumping down the well. What is this? And a bronze pickaxe. Okay, so we can now upgrade our tool, but now we're stuck in a well. So far, I'm going to make a statement. It might not be a popular statement, but so far, I am enjoying this more than I enjoy Minecraft. I will say that. It's got a few more systems in it. I'll be interested to see if they make mods for it, like, because I know that this is a community-driven game, that they've done a lot to include the community in the game. So I'll be interested to see if they like allow community mods. That'd be super cool. I bring my mattress into the tent every year since she has connective tissue disease. Her body definitely can't handle being on the ground, and I get to stay in great comfort. That's the way to do it. Definitely, if you have a mattress, that makes it a little bit more enjoyable. I'm very excited. At the end of this month, of course, is Halloween, but equally as importantly, if not more importantly, we have Day of the Dead / All Souls Day. I really like All Souls Day. And we get a chance to earn some indulgences by going to cemeteries and praying for the dead. So that is, Emmy and I really enjoy going to cemeteries, just kind of walking around. It's peaceful. You get to wonder about all these people's lives and what they have done, and I really enjoy that sort of thing. So we really, really like that. So I'm really excited for the All Souls Day, All Saints Day. Just heard something out of the living room. I'm home alone and I'm getting my charger ready. I have stumbled into... Yes, I am Catholic. I am fully Catholic. I am the annoying kind of Catholic who will spend all day telling you how great Catholicism is. Ooh, what's that? Is that a full piece of stone armor just sitting out here for me to use? On the pedestal, a carving reads, "Glory to warriors who fought and defended the innocent." Okay, we got a statue, but why? What does it give me? Is it just fluff, or is there something for me to pick up? Or is it really just fluff? Okay. We appreciate a good piece of fluff in a game, you know? Like, Not everything has to serve a purpose. Jonathan's here. Good morning. Bit late. Work had a meeting about fire hazards. That is okay. Hopefully you learned something interesting. I know that coming up this week we have the Great Shakeout where we're gonna have to do earthquake preparedness at work. So I understand the workplace safety meeting. Ooh, a dungeon? I think we found a dungeon. Yep, we found a dungeon with a trap. Okay, so there are traps. Can I harvest the trap? Can I do something with the trap? What game am I playing? This is called Everwind. It is supposed to be the next generation of Minecraft. Oh, okay, that's cutting me also. We're bleeding. We're bleeding bad. What is my stream schedule? I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 a.m. Pacific time. However, I am also going to be here soon. We are going to be adding in Saturday mornings. And I think what I am going to do is I am going to make a Dungeons and Dragons game. And the way it's going to work is it's going to be an interactive Dungeons and Dragons game. So all the players are going to be some sort of like captives on an alien planet, and you, the chat, will be able to decide their fate. So you will be able to spawn in monsters, challenges, and things for the enemies or for the players to overcome. So I want to try running a interactive Dungeons and Dragons game on Saturday mornings. Okay, so these are just like straight up traps. If I touch those, they hurt me really bad. So we got to be careful where we're walking. There are also traps everywhere. So these dungeons are very deadly. Like, okay, how am I supposed to know that there's a trap in there? Like, what in the game is telling me to be aware of? Is it that, like, is there a little hole in the center? Is that what's telling me that there's a trap there? Oh, hello. There's a zombie punching me now. Okay. These dungeons are deadly. These dungeons are very deadly. I keep wandering into traps that are killing me. So let's disarm some of these traps and play with them a little bit to see what we can learn. Yes, Everwind. It is Skyrim meets Minecraft. Apparently it's been a game in process for a long time, and it just finally came to be. There should be a guide or tip in-game when you encounter things. I was encountering tips before, but so far I haven't. Alright, so we got a spear trap, so can I use the traps against my enemies? Like, if I place a spear trap and the skeletons run into it, will that do something? Let's find out. I like the style. Is it RNG? Ooh. Ooh, a gold? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if the game is like completely randomly. I believe so, because like when you create the world, it creates like a seed for you. So I'm guessing it's all completely RNG based. Is my guess, but I don't know. I don't know much about it for certain. This is just the early access demo. All right, we've already know this recipe, and we already know this recipe. So let's get these recipes out of my thing. I have crafting and building because I haven't had Minecraft crafting and building. But with a pack, you can turn into real Minecraft. That's why I'm wondering if this is going to have like community packs and mods and stuff too. I don't know if it's going to have... I hope so. Alright, what's in this golden chest? ingots, copper, gold, keys, a staff of flame, a bow, a hatchet, a small rune of doom, instantly kills enemies with 20% health or less, does not affect bosses or mini-bosses. Okay. Alright, we don't need this. And we don't need that. We need those. We need to get rid of one more thing. We don't need this wooden table. Okay. Got some better armor. I want to see what this rune does. Like, is that a one-time use? Runes infuse equipment with a magical effect. Hold the rune to open the infusion menu, then choose a compatible item. Interesting. So I can make one of my weapons instantly destroy creatures that are below a certain HP. That seems useful. So let's try... I don't have enough resources. I need some dust to enchant. We want that. And let's eat some stuff. Grab the recipe. And this looks like gold. Bubble's here. Good morning, Bubble. Okay, a skull block? Is that just decoration? Maybe? Armor stand? Alright, we found a lot of interesting things. Let's equip... These gloves are better. Let's try out this staff. Let's learn that. I just realized there's a robotic arm that makes waffles. So it's not supposed to be a robot. It's the chainmail of the Waffle Knight, my mascot. That's supposed to be the mascot. All right, our inventory is full. Let's grab the hatchet. Okay, we got arrows. Interactive doors. And a staff of flame. I can't wait to try out the staff of flames. That is okay. I understand why you would think it's a robot. All right, let's set something on fire. Let's try out the staff of flames on something. Does the demo include co-op? I didn't see anything for co-op, but I recall seeing something about it. So I don't believe we have co-op in the game as of yet. My husband's uncle passed away Saturday night, and my grandmother fell and was in the ICU with a brain bleed. That is a rough weekend. I'm sorry, Bubble. We'll definitely... I need to write it down so I don't forget, but we'll keep both those people in our prayers. That is a rough weekend. All right, there's a ton of goodies here. Like I said, I've mentioned this before, but I'm feeling very Skyrim here, where we're hoarding all these goods, but for like what end? What are we gonna do with all these goods? Liquid water. I'm pretty sure water comes as a liquid. I don't think they need to specify liquid water, but okay. Lots of lockpicks. Let's see. We want those repair kits. We need those repair kits, so let's drop that. My inventory is full. We need to start making some chests for dropping stuff off. Are those mannequins? Are they going to come to life? Those look a little... Oh, they're training dummies. Okay. I don't like them. They're a little creepy. Stone throne, spicy skewer, pirate ingot, wooden bow recipe. All right, we need some of these things. So let's drop. We don't need that. We don't need that. I guess we don't need sand for now. You look poor. I don't know. I don't know what response you want to that. I mean, I'm not like destitute or anything, but isn't excuse me, isn't everyone kind of poor right now with the cost of groceries going up and how expensive rent is and all that? Like, I think most people are struggling and could use a little bit more money in their daily lives. No, I'm rich. I mean, that's good for you, I suppose, but also, like, what's the point of coming into someone's stream to brag about how rich you are, you know? No, not on food stamps. Although, even though I don't use food stamps, I would very much like for the government to stop trying to cut access to food stamps and EBT and other things like that, because like my church yesterday, they put up a thing saying that how we have 66 members of our community who come to the pantry every week for food because they have food insecurity and they are running out of food. So hopefully this week at some point I'm going to make some time to go fill that pantry up because there are people in our own community who are going without. Do you have a Rolex? No. I will admit I've always wanted a Rolex. However, it's one of those things that I've talked about before where it's like I could spend $15,000 on a Rolex, or I could spend that $15,000 on my community, and I don't see any need for a $7, $15, $20, $30,000 watch. Like it works no better than a regular watch. So while I have always growing up wanted a Rolex, always thought it was something that I would get eventually, I do think a Rolex is one of those things that I will never actually own because there's just no point. I believe it was Lil Wayne who said real G's move in silence like lasagna. Speaking of rappers, Emmy got me finally. It came in the mail. Emmy got me for my birthday all the way back in July. Def Jam Fight for New York. And I've been playing that game. And if you've never played Def Jam Fight for New York, you should definitely check out Def Jam Fight for New York. It is such a ridiculous game. And I literally had to fight Ice-T yesterday. He's the first real boss is fighting Ice-T. Which is so ridiculous. But the game definitely shows its age, because I totally forgot about this part of the game where, like, the second or third fight you do at a bar, your character's standing there with Ludacris, I think? No, not Ludacris. You're standing with, okay, Google. Who plays Doc in Def Jam Fight for New York? Redman. You're standing there with Redman, the rapper, and he's like, "Oh, you know, now that you're a real G, now that you're really fighting, you know, you represent us, you've got to pick pick a woman out because you can't not have a woman, and so you've got to pick one of the women to earn, and then when you go to pick one, her boyfriend comes up to you and is like, no, I'm with her, and then you have to fight him, and if you win the fight, you steal his girlfriend, which is ridiculous and dumb to start with, right? Like, what a horrible stereotype to perpetuate that a woman will only be with you if you can beat another man in a bar fight. But if you lose the fight, then a woman who has a mole comes up to you and takes you home to nurse you back into health. And it's very much that early 2000s humor. Like, if you watch any movie from, like, the year 2000 to 2009, it's either, look, this guy's gay. That's funny because we live in a time where just saying someone's gay is funny, or the whole, like, transvestite shtick, or fat, right? It was just, this is my fat best friend, and the joke the entire movie is going to be, this person's fat, and we're going to laugh at them because they're fat. Like, everything from that era didn't age well, and that game did not age well with that. Cause that's the whole thing is like, oh, you went home with that woman who has a mole and is overweight. Why would you? She's a hideous abomination. What were you thinking? She's so and it just hammers down to you that, oh, you took home an ugly woman and now you're less of a man because she's ugly, and it did not age well. That part of the game did not age well at all. I am so glad we have moved out of the early 2000s fat best friend humor. Probably because he's 11. I would guess you're right, Dex. Like, there are of course rich people who brag about it. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But I don't think anyone's coming into a stream with like 3 people watching to brag about being rich, right? Like I'm a nobody. Tell me what to play? What are you looking for? What kind of game are you looking to play? Ooh, this is the King Guardian. Oh, he's got multiple health bars and he heals? Okay. All right, we beat him into submission, but he's getting back up. All right, so we get a limited time to loot the... Oh, he's guarding the actual Skeleton King. Hello, Leorc. Grow a garden for fish or 99 nights in the forest. Those are all Roblox games, right? You've slain the mightiest enemy of this demo, but it's only the beginning of the epic challenges. Okay, so we beat the dungeon. So that's it for the demo, I guess? 99, is it 99 Nights the Roblox game? Farkas, good morning. Or is it 99 Nights? There was an old Xbox 360 game called 99 Nights. That was really good. Are you talking about the old 99 Nights, the game? Because I remember that being a really good game. All right, let's grab our loot for destroying the dungeon. They're all Roblox games. Okay. All right, let's... So what happens when my staff runs out of charges? Is there a way to, like... Do I need to repair the staff and I'll get the charges back? Or, like, does the staff gone forever? I agree, Helldivers is probably better than any Roblox game, but I also understand that a lot of people play Roblox games because they are free, and Helldivers is not a free game. Oh, he's a diamond or something? Let's drop some more garbage down here. What don't we need? We don't need a wooden pipe right now. And we don't need this sword anymore. What did you drop for me? A crystal of force and a small rune of acceleration. Alright, eggs. See you later. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Gotta make sure those who choose Helldivers are committed to democracy. Don't need that. Alright, let's grab this gold. It's like that Austin Powers movie, the I like gold. Okay, we have completed the dungeon. Now, in theory, we can teleport back to our airship. And now we can build a treasure chest. We need to craft... Okay, we need to craft a crafting station and a block station and a wooden chest. We have stuff for... So let's make some room to craft these things. Let's throw... I don't really need that right now. So let's throw that overboard. This game reminds me of Sky Saga. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the answer to Sky Saga. Just started this game. It's super fun. I agree. I am enjoying this game more than I enjoy Minecraft. Like I'm here for it. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Okay. Let's put our wooden chest down. Now we can make some room in our inventory. I want to try cooking a little bit, so let's drop that off, that off, that off, that off. We don't need coins right now. Drop that ancient stuff. We don't need that. Okay. Now we have some room in our inventory, so let's craft a cooking station, a block station, and a crafting station. And let's put those down below. Cooking. Where'd the other station go? We got cooking station. We got a crafting station. It's the block station. Block station. Okay. Let's look at the crafting options now. At the crafting station, we can craft smithing, carpenter, repair stations, a furnace, bone meal, wooden chest plate. Okay, there is a lot of options here. Repair kits. All right, a lot of options there. The block station, we can make blocks. Well, I guess I should have seen that coming a mile away. All right, let's make we're gonna make a fried egg, mushroom stew, roasted meat, swamp decoction, sweet salve, skewers. All right, question. Can I burn a block like you can in Minecraft? And the answer appears to be no. So let's grab some planks and try cooking some stuff. We'll cook a skewer. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't do like is it like Skyrim? Like if I eat a whole bunch of blueberries, will I learn random recipes or learn random things about them? Or is it really like you can only learn it if you pick up the recipe? All right, Jonathan, thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Always a pleasure to see ya. I guess let's grab a handful of blueberries and just start chugging blueberries to see if we can learn random recipes or alchemical components to them. You know, I didn't look at the options. Graphics. Let's take a look. Let's turn everything up and see what happens We don't need motion blur. Upscaling, sure. We'll turn on frame generation, sure. All right, what happens when we do all this? Gameplay. Let's turn up draw distance. Turn that up. Arachnophobia mode. That's helpful, but you're all right. No field of view options here. Turning up the gameplay, though, holy cow, like, that made a huge difference. The draw distance and upping the graphics, like, we can actually see that planet fully now. I didn't realize that was just medium graphics. It actually looks better on high graphics and with no FPS limiter. That's very, very sweet. All right, back to what we're doing. We're going to grab a handful of blueberries, and we're going to chug blueberries and see if we can learn anything about them. Apparently the game lags a little bit when you eat too many blueberries. It's chugging. Okay, we ate 10 blueberries. Did we learn anything about the blueberries? No. Okay, so it does look like you have to either learn the recipe or maybe the alchemy effects aren't from cooking, but they are from, like, maybe there's an alchemy station and that's where we can randomly experiment? Is there an alchemy, smithing, carpenter, alchemy station? Okay, we need glass and desert palm planks for that, and desert palm planks require palm desert logs, so we need to find a desert biome. What starter am I picking? Is that for Legend ZA? I can't wait to Pokemon either. I'm very excited for Pokemon. My ship is going in reverse. There we go. I'm very excited to Pokemon as well. Very excited to be back in the Nuzlocke business. I'm probably going to start with, because your options are Tepig, Chikorita, or the Crocodile? That's not his name's not Crocodile. Totodile? Is that it? Do I know Markiplier? I do not know Markiplier. The game has crashed. The game has crashed real bad. Let's see what happens when we boot that back up. Totodile turns into Feraligatr, I think, right? Like, it's Mudkip is super powerful, but Totodile doesn't evolve the same way that Mudkip does. So Chikorita is just a wannabe Bulbasaur, right? Like, I like Chikorita, but Bulbasaur's cooler, so I don't feel like I can do with I don't feel like I can do Chikorita. Tepig is, his evolutions are hideous. For real, no cap. So I kind of feel like we're stuck with Totodile. Stardew it is then. I can't play Stardew because we are playing Stardew in 2 weeks as a part of P-Tony's Archipelago, where my Stardew Valley game will affect other people's games. So we are going to be playing Stardew Valley here soon as a part of that. PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Markiplier. Fun Waffles facts for you. I have never watched a video of any of those three people. I've never seen a PewDiePie video, I've never seen a Markiplier video, and I've never seen a Jacksepticeye video. I have never seen any of those guys. Be careful with your words of Chikorita. Chikorita's adorable. She's just a wannabe Bulbasaur. Like, If I wanted Bulbasaur, I would play Bulbasaur. Why would I want the cheap imitation? Alright, so we're looking for a desert. But also, I see something over there. Is that an airship over there? Maybe? Lots of airships just in case yours gets crashed, so you can grab a different airship. Like, Chikorita is fully like, hey mom, can I have Bulbasaur? No, we have Bulbasaur at home. And boom, Chikorita. That is what Chikorita is. So I guess we'll start with Totodile. The airship moves a little slow. A little slow here. It's cool to fly, but it's really slow. I wonder if it's because I only have one engine going. Like if I put fuel in this engine, now I've got both engines going. Do I go any faster? No. We're just burning wood for the sake of burning wood, I guess. Why isn't this thing on? Oh, it's not connected. My engine's not connected, so I guess I need to build a connection to the engine, maybe? Maybe that's why it's not running? That's why I'm... oh, excuse me, so slow? Okay. So maybe if we go steal a balloon off of one of those other places, we can go a little bit faster? Welcome back.